Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17. So, after the previous run ended so abruptly, I thought we'd start out a new scenario. We're going to be going for a slightly more difficult one, because apparently that one wasn't difficult enough at the max difficulty. We still managed to get, what, 38 episodes, something like that? So, I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult. So, also Tynan did post on Twitter recently that the Alpha 18 development is very close to being finished now, so I'm going to make sure that these runs are quite quick, because we want to get onto Alpha 18 as soon as possible. Probably put it on day one anyway, regardless of whether or not a run's still going, but there you go. So let's go to a new colony. I've created a new custom scenario. It's called the Poor Explorer. It's quite the opposite of the Rich Explorer in that you start as a tribal dude, you got one person, and you bring nothing with you. People called you crazy for leaving your Glitterworld home, but they didn't think you were going to leave with nothing as well. Now you're stranded in the wasteland on an unknown Rimworld. How long will you survive? Yeah. Right, let's go. Extreme, please. And let's go with jockstrap. Less. There we go. Global coverage doesn't really matter. I'm not sure what wind condition we're going to go for, but I'm going to leave 30% on the global coverage anyway, because it's a long enough journey as it is, and we haven't actually made the caravan trip before, mostly because it lags out every single time. I don't know if they've fixed that recently, but there you go. So, the world has been generated. It's not enough to go on very, very difficult. I think we're going to also slap ourselves right in the middle of the desert as well. Where do we want to go, though? That's the question. We could maybe go here, so we can trade with these two posts here if we ever get to that point. It's got ancient asphalt road and stone road. Flat terrain, so there's no caves for us to get in. We're going to have to essentially get ourselves some passive coolers and things like that. And we've got a growing period as well. Animals can graze. Good, good. Okay, yeah. I think this is about as difficult as it gets. Very dry area which supports little life. Deserts can be hot or quite cold. So the average temperature is actually about 8 degrees. It goes to -7 in winter and 24 in summer. 24 in summer's not that bad, actually, as far as desert's concerned. It's a nice warm summer's day, mostly. That -7, though, will probably end up killing crops. Alright, let's go. Right, I'm going to quickly customize this character. I think we're going to randomize. We're going to have to make sure that it's at least a reasonable character and capable of nothing. And we'll see what happens. Alright guys, see you in a sec. Alright, we are back. So, one of you guys suggested at one point when we were talking about adding in characters that I had myself in at some point, so I figured, why not? We'll start off with Superlabman as the first character. So, he is an abandoned child and scout, so we've got a reasonable set of skills here. Nothing spectacular about anything. But he does have some passions in things that are quite useful. Medicine, for example. Shooting's going to be a good one as well. 3 is a little bit worrying, though. We're going to have to get some sort of weaponry early on to make sure that we can hunt, because I'm not sure we're going to have much to grow on, so that's going to be the issue. Growing is also a passion as well. He's incapable of nothing. I think that's very important when we're starting off with a single character, because if he's incapable of lots of tasks, then we're just not going to get anywhere. He's a slowpoke, so he's going to move a little bit slower, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Green Thumb, though, gives him a mood boost for planting and also +2 growing as well. And he's a nice person as well. He has a tendency to brighten everyone's day and never insults others. Well, that is just not me. But that's nice, though. If anybody does turn up, then we've got probably a better chance to recruit them, I would imagine. Put them in a better mood. The neurosimulations, hologames, and free orgies were never enough for you. They never were. You're absolutely right. You wanted to experience raw survival, the grit and consequence of real life, like that grills guy. You wanted to know what real challenge and consequence feels like. You regret not bringing a sandwich at the very least. Alright. Middle of the desert. Right, so... This is going to be interesting. I didn't actually expect any kind of terrain to be able to build off, actually, but seeing that has made me quite happy. Do we have any fertile ground? I doubt it. But here's all our soil. So I think maybe we end up makeshifting this into our starting base. That's going to make sure that we get off really quickly. What the hell is this? Ancient lampposts. Ooh. I actually have never made a colony on an ancient asphalt road, so this is new to me. Road lighting from long ago, no longer functional. I wonder what it's made out of. If I deconstruct it, we've got some ancient concrete barriers as well. Traffic management solution from long ago. That's cool. When we get some time, we'll probably mess around with some of that, see what it is. Is this steel? This is granite. This is slate, right? It is. Okay, so we're going to set up our base in here, mostly because of the soil here. It means that we can set up some growing zones. We're going to need to get a weapon soon, but we can actually chop down a cactus, take the wood, and use that as a melee weapon. We've got a bit of compacting machinery, and steel is a pretty large chunk there, so that's going to be quite good. Very happy to see that. Is that plasteel? It is. Alright. So this isn't actually a complete barren wasteland, although it's certainly not ideal. We do have cougars that we have to worry about, but there you go. Right, so I'm going to order that to be chopped. I'm going to probably just fill this in with wood for now. Yeah, we're going to have to order some of this to be chopped down. And temporarily, I'm going to make sure everything's done in order, because I'm going to be manually ordering my dude to do all of the stuff. So the first one is your melee weapon. Give him a decent attack then. Well, I'll say a decent attack. It's better than using his fists. Right. And then we'll set up like so. So keep chopping. And then let's get all of this set up here. There we go. And that's going to be our base done. I need to make sure that our dude's in a good mood as well. So I think setting out a bed before, instead of a sleeping spot, is going to be really useful for that. Because I want to make sure that he's not in a terrible mood at all times. Right. Orders. Chop wood. Keep chopping. Want to get enough for that bed. And then once we've built that bed, we'll get the growing zone going. Because it's going to take a long time to get that done. So, as soon as we get that set up, the better. Let's go growing zone, and I think we want... What's our growing skill currently at? 5. I'm not sure what that changes so much. There's a bit of agave there. I'm actually going to let that grow. So that might be useful. We'll just set up with a little patch of land like that, I think. Now then, berries. Strawberries, minimum skill 5. I think these grow quite quickly, don't they? Growing time 4.4 days. As opposed to rice, which I think is the quickest. Growing time 3 days. Alright, maybe we'll do rice for now then. I was just thinking berries because we can, yeah, get this done. Because we can eat them raw with very little consequence. But we can still build a cooking stove. I don't think that's going to be any problems. Right, as for everything else, we're going to have to go out and start foraging as well, I think. We need to have a meal for tonight, that's all. And we've not exactly got the best setup for... Oh dear, what are you doing? Consuming grass. Alright. We don't have the best setup for any kind of hunting. So we're going to get a crafting spot done. And I want to make a short bow as well. This is going to cost us 30 wood. So once he's done with the farm, we'll start chopping down some more wood because, yeah, we don't have enough right now. There we go. He's cleaning now. Don't clean. In fact, well, I'll be manually setting him to do stuff, so it doesn't really matter if he starts cleaning. Right. Keep chopping. Don't clean the rock rubble. Chop. Making short bow. Wonderful. Short bow will allow us to hunt animals, and that'll give us some food immediately, which is going to be good. Does mean that we are going to need a butchering table and a cooking stove as well. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, he's starving to death. No, I'm going to need you to do this quite quickly. Now then, do we actually have to go and melee attack an animal? We might have to. I'm just looking for little animals here, because... yeah, there's like a rat. We could eat a rat, because he's pretty much starving to death right now. Oh, there we go. Right. The normal bow as well is really good. So, hunt. And hunt the rat. Get closer. There we go. Alright. Consume the rat. That keeps us alive a little longer. Right. Undraft you, let you go sleep. And then we want to make a butcher's table. We'll make it in this corner here. And a fueled stove as well. All of the basics ready to go. Is there anything that we want to research quickly? Complex clothing, stone cutting. Nothing immediate, no. Okay. So 8 degrees outside, so we don't need passive coolers just yet, although we should probably make sure that we've got enough for that. I'm going to make a stockpile zone inside the base as well. Okay. So how far is this on? 10%. It's going to be a lot of hunting for the time being. In fact, no hunting for now. I'll just hunt as and when I need food. I want to make sure that our cooking stove and things like that are set up. Looks like he doesn't have enough wood to do any of them, so chop, chop, chop. There we go. Get him started on that. So I think we've had ourselves a pretty decent start, actually, as it goes. Keep an eye on the agave in the area. We are going to eventually want to eat it. How much do we need? 95 and 80. We're going to need a lot. A lot more than we have. How's his hunger? He needs to hunt again. Okay. Stand out here. Fire at that rat. Consume the rat. Might give him food poisoning, but it's what we have to do. Right. Keep chopping. Are you cleaning? Yeah, because we've run out of wood cutting jobs. It's so bad chopping down these cactuses, because you only get like 5 maximum off of these. 6. Yeah. And 9. They're hardly worth the time of chopping them down. Okay, I think that's enough for... Yep, that's enough for the butchering table. Good. Awesome. Right, we got still not enough wood for the cooking stove, but we now have the ability to butcher creatures. So anything we hunt, we can now butcher into meat. which I'm not sure if that's more efficient than just eating an entire animal. I can't say I've ever had to eat animal corpses before, so, you know, it's never been something that I've had to concern myself with, but I would imagine it would work out roughly the same. Alright, chop that down. He's off to bed. That's fine. But yeah, you get this debuff of eating corpses, which I'm sure is not a good thing. Yeah, we really would rather not have this, and it keeps on stacking as well, so it's a good job we're in a fine mood at the moment anyway. And by fine, I mean just fine. Not a good mood. Ooh, little cactus. These grow into the same kind of cactus? Pincushion cactus? I doubt it. I don't know if they give us wood or anything like that. Watching the sunrise. You know what? I'll let you do that because having you mental break is probably one of the worst things that could possibly happen. So I need to make sure that you've got all the positive boosts in mood that you possibly could have. Food is now a little bit of an issue. Where did that emu slash ostrich slash land animal go? Saw you around here. He seemed to have wandered off, maybe because he saw me eating rat's hole, but he just decided, no, I ain't having none of that. Aha! There you are. Hunt. It's an emu. Just hopefully it doesn't attack back. That would be really terrible. There we go. Should make sure that this actually takes... Oops. Should make sure this actually takes animal corpses as well. Just in case we hunt more than one thing. Which is unlikely, but there you go. Beautiful. Now he's full. But we do have the 8 raw food, 8 corpse stacking together now. That shouldn't be too bad. The 8 corpse will go away in no time. Less of a debuff from eating raw meat apparently, so that's good. Right. Getting all that wood chopped will mean that we have a cooking stove in a certain amount of time. Should be nice. Just checking our beds actually. Shoddy quality. Not great, but there you go. Have we got enough wood? Are you hauling it because we have enough? I think we're slightly short, which is why he's hauling it, but I'll let him do it anyway because he's going to, regardless. 70. Yeah, that looks to be about it. I know we got a little bit down here as well. We've got 93. Yeah, we got enough. Wonderful. Oh, do we need... We need steel. I thought this was going to be a wooden fueled stove, and apparently I was wrong. We've been collecting the wrong resource. That's going to set us back a little bit. Alright. Orders, mine. I suppose we could have done with the wood anyway, but because we're going to need to refuel that stove. But at the same time, I really wish we hadn't have done that. We got some visitors. Wonderful. More visitors than we have colonists. Isn't that lovely? Okay, need meal source, low on medicine, low on food, need defenses. Where are you going? Consuming bird meat. Do you mine a little bit more and then haul it back and then you can go consume the bird meat? We're going to play this game, are we? Let's see how it is. Nope. I know you're hungry, but as soon as you've mined this and hauled it, there we go, then you can eat. Wonderful. We are going to need a prison room as well at some point, but that's going to be something that we save for later. We're now in a slightly better mood. No risk of any kind of mental breaks at the moment, which is good. Okay. And we're only set up at the moment to make simple meals as well, because we need meat and veg in order to make pemmican, which is the ideal bit of food at this stage in our colony. The visitors are leaving. Goodbye. Never knew you. Right. Get that rest up. So we got 61 steel. We're just going to need to mine one more vein. Should get us about 30 steel, which should be enough to finish off the fueled stove, which is good. I'm wondering if there's anything hidden inside there. Probably not, but that might be where our ancient slumber thingamajig is. Where are you going now? Consuming bird meat. No, you're thinking with your stomach and not with your brain. Come on. You need to survive, and this is the only way to do it. You're going to have to suffer a little bit. Haul the steel. There you go. Alright, bring said steel back, and now you can eat that bird meat. I mean, you could have produced the stove first and then made it into simple meals, but I don't judge. Right, let's do until we have, I think it's 3 meals in a day, and then unpause at 0. Refuel it. Need materials. We need more meat. Okay, well, let's get hunting the ostrich. Let's do that first, please. Thank you, me. Appreciate that. Mad animal. Oh dear. We'll keep an eye on that because we're going to have to hunt it all the same. Alright, let's draft. Fire upon the iguana. Come on. Oh dear. We're taking some injuries. Okay. As far as injuries are concerned, we need to self-tend. We don't have any medicine right now, unfortunately. But this should be fine. Before this self-tending thing was here, this would have probably killed me. Which is a sad, sad part of the game, but there you go. Right, well. Can you finish hunting the ostrich, please? Is it like nearly dead? It's in no immediate danger. Alright, well. Get right up in its grill. Fire. Yeah, not doing very well. Right. Literally get right up close. Fire at it. If you got it, you got it. Okay. Haul it. Then go do whatever you want. Which I think is sleep. And get those injuries healed up. We don't want them to be infected after all. That could also kill us. So making sure they go away is the best thing possible for us. While we're waiting on myself to recover, I'm wondering... Oh. Balls. I'm wondering if there's any heal route anywhere. Bagger. Well. Get up. Tend. Please don't do that. Butcher first. And now cook. Now you can eat the simple meals instead. go. We've got a scratch scar now. That's it's not ideal. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Tend. I don't know what our survival chance is after that, actually. That's not something that I'd hoped would happen. As far as expansions go and things to do on that, I think we'll be fine on this. 22% is pretty good. Once all of the injuries are healed, then you end up getting your immunity boosted a little bit faster. Being minor at 30% is probably going to be fine as long as we keep an eye on it. So in 3 hours, we'll make him self-tend again. And then after that, we'll probably set up some sort of prison room. Because if anybody does turn up, the first raider perhaps, then we're going to need a place for them to go. So, like a sleeping spot there. Essentially is going to be what we want. Oh, major already. Up you get, boy. Tend. That turned quickly. Oh my god! As a stroke of good luck, Panzer has joined us. He's a Muffalo Shaman. Muffalo Shaman. Sanguine. Permanent mood effect. Prostophile. Ooh, and too smart. Mental break threshold is going to be a bit of a downside, but look at the state of everything else. And he comes with his own steel shiv. Yeah, awesome. Let's enable you to do everything as well. So, Panzer. Get mining, I guess. Well, I suppose you actually shouldn't do... I'll take you off of hunting. Because of your melee weapon and your melee skill. Let's check. Major at 53. Swear to God, if I die, that'll be not ideal. Not ideal at all. Well, being tended to by somebody else is good. For the most part, anyway. It may end up helping. Oh dear. What are you doing now? Resting. Yeah, we need to set up a bed for you as well. Which I think temporarily is just going to go right next to me. 72, 73. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Your food crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store several days' worth of food now while you still can. Yeah. We're at 68%. I think, on that note then, we will order another patch so that these are staggered. This one will be berries. Can Panzer grow? No, not really. Actually, I'm just going to set rice then so he can do it. It'll easily be enough for 2 people, and once it's done, then it's done, really. And we want to make sure that we last through winter as well, so I want to produce a little bit too much. Okay, we're nearly there. Severe illness. Panzer, get on up. And treat. There we go. And feed him. We'll see. We will see if you survive this. I think you'll be fine. I think. You've just gone into... It's going to be touch and go. Just gone into extreme. So it might not be too bad, but we'll have to see. Right, well, at least the run isn't over because we've got a new colonist with us. So I'll name Panzer in the next episode, I think. Get some wood chops so we can finish off this prisoner room. Oh god, no! No, 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 no. Run, Panzer. You've got to be kidding me. Actually, is it better to... I think it might be better to melee attack the Cougar. Come on, come on. Oh, what a stroke of absolute misfortune. He's going to kill Panzer. God damn it. Oh... Wow. This is an unforgiving start. Well. Every colonist of the male gender winces in pain. Yeah, he's going to be on extreme break time now. So, we have recovered, so we are going to survive, but I can't believe. Goddamn Cougar. No longer incapable of walking. Good. Get on up. Nope. Block it. Dock to yourself. This was a mistake. It's a massive mistake. Oh dear. Oh god. Why did I do that? Why? I was hoping I could injure it, run in. Injure it, run in. It's not meant to be. It's pissed now. Oh boy, it's pissed. Right, I'm going to keep him in bed just to make sure this scratch doesn't turn into an infection, because then we go back to being incredibly... Oh. You know what, that might not be too bad, because we've got ourselves a rabid cougar hovering around our base, and when he comes in, it's probably going to fight him. This could work out in our favour. We'll have to see. Oh, have you, It's got an infection. That's good. So it will die. Question is, will we die? Ah, dear. Here we go, the beginning of their assault. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to fire at this cougar. Nearly. And then the cougar and general are hopefully going to fight. He's right there, though. There we go, there we go, there we go. Run in. Fight, 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 fight. Uh-oh. Oh, bugger. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. This is what I want to see. Got food poisoning. Okay. Let's take cover behind there. See who goes down first. Come on. It's the cougar. General is closing in. Oh dear. Down him. Down him. Come on. Come on. That's it. Yes. Yes. All right. He's gonna be dead in a few hours. He's got go juice addictions. So he's probably dead. I'm gonna strip him of his clothing though. Tend to yourself. Okay, we need another door. I can't believe we're alive. I really can't. This is insane. I do love this kind of run though, it's very tense. Can end in a heartbeat though. Case in point, poor Panzer who's now missing his head because a cougar bit it off. Can you... you've got time actually. I was going to say, can you strip him before he dies? Oh, it's tattered apparel. Don't want it anyway. Don't want it anyway. Except for selling, I suppose. So just strip him. Go to bed. Feel better. Don't think you can get infections off cracks and bruises, so we should be fine. Anyway, guys, I think that is actually where we're going to end off this particular episode. So if you did enjoy the content and you want to see how this absolute tire fire of a start ends, then be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button. And that'll give you notifications when I do release new videos. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.